So Créde is what we call a high-performance psychologist. Did I get that right?
You did, exactly, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to let you do this, but I'm going to give it a shot. You coach people to have better psychological results with in controlling their emotions, among other things, in both the athletic arena as well as the trading space now. So you sort of morphed a little bit. Is
That's
that accurate?
that's a good synopsis for sure.
Okay.
Happy
Okay.
to expand on it, but yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
All right, so I took that out on my own, and tried to summarize, but I'm going to let you give it a little color. So why don't you tell us truly what's going on here, not from my layman's terms.
Perfect. So
Okay.
I work with people in high performance domains where split second decisions can, make or break a career. So professional sport, trading, business. I've worked with pilots, medics. So a whole host of different high performance domains, but primarily I started out in sports psychology. So that is my background. I did a master's in sport and exercise psychology. And really what I do is I help people to perform at their peak by helping them to control and work on the mental and emotional factors that influence their performance. So when we're talking about high pressure domains and trading, we're talking about those things like dealing with pressure. So when you're making mistakes under pressure, when your decision making isn't optimal, when you're doubting yourself, doubting your strategy, all of those things, they can all actually be controlled and you can work on them using practical techniques. And so that's what I do. I help people to actually take control of their mental edge.
Got it. That, unbelievable. So my obvious kind of 21st century question right off the bat. You're kind of like the Wendy woman in Billions,
I
right?
get that an awful lot. Yes,
I,
that is a great way of explaining it. Yeah, it is
so
that. Yeah.
so when I saw that, the first few episodes, and they had the psychologist in that show, I'm like, wow, that's a brilliant idea. So you kind of do that for the many communities that you mentioned. Is that accurate?
That's exactly it. Yeah, exactly. So
Oh my God.
it's good that it's out there because it gives people a crystal clear idea of what I'm about.
Right. So wait a minute. If you were my coach, is that the right word, coach?
Coach, yeah,
Is that okay? Okay.
yeah.
What if I fail? I mean, what if you say, Lex, you are hopeless. You can't, you're the worst. You have so much emotion and you just can't do this. Does that happen?
Well, I'm never going to
You're
say
never
that
gonna tell me
because
that.
I'd be a pretty awful coach if I was dragging you down like that. Let's be honest. I help you to take that voice that, when people beat themselves up, I help them turn that around. But you do raise an interesting point because you're talking about having too much emotion. And something that comes up a lot in trading is that people want to trade like they have no emotion, want to be a robot,
Mhm.
ice in my veins. And it's really not about that. It's about being able to actually use your emotions as information and be able to control them so that you can still perform at your peak. You're not trying to neutralize emotions. So that's a really key part of it.